Hello, this is a Bechstein Model B grand piano made in 1911. It's 2 meters long, 6 foot 7 inches long, and fully restored, just come onto the showroom floor. Now you might notice here the logo here, the Bechstein, is small, like the modern logo that's used today. This is another Bechstein we have in stock, and it's the original logo, so it's much larger. So it's the first time we put this modern logo on these pianos, but I think it's more discreet, and be interested to know if you could comment. That would be very useful. And of course the piano's been finished off like many others that we've done. We've done many Bechsteins and fully restored. We are very fond of them, and one of our preferred pianos for restoration. They restore very well always, and very consistent. Looking at the inside, it's restored. We've done many others, so I won't go too long on this, but just to say we've done the very best we can to try and get it performing certainly as good as a new piano, and I think better. There's a new rest plank here, and you can see all the parts are brand new, and it's nice to feast your eyes on it, I think. So just a quick look at the inside. Obviously the soundboard is perfect as well, and there's a new logo put on the soundboard there. That was exactly the same as the original one, and bridge is capped, so everything's like a new piano. We mentioned before how wonderfully low the Bechstein pedals are, so the advantage of that is that you can, if you're very tall, you can raise up the casters with one of the glass caster cups we've got, and that gives a lot more legroom. So they have reasonable legroom anyway, but you'll have more space here if you have long legs. I forgot to mention these are replaced key tops, so the Ivories, obviously we decided that they couldn't be rescued, so it's got new key tops and best quality that we can find. Now for the musician, touch weight's obviously really important, and this is 48 grams approximately, so that is an ideal touch weight, both for us if you're studying the piano, but also if you're an occasional player. It's not too heavy. Some modern pianos are just very heavy. So we set this at 48 grams, which is a very nice weight, and obviously as even as possible. Now the old tide action has been replaced by capstans here. We've other videos explaining more about that, but I don't want to make this video too long. And the hammers, these are brand new hammers. I've marked them as usual with carbon paper so that we can see where to voice them for the unicorda mainly, and also whether just to check they're all hitting correctly. And the ones that are less marked here, that's because I voiced them, and gradually voicing them all. We voice pianos when they are on the showroom floor, and then just continually voice them really until they're sold. So we have a check sheet on the piano, and just go through it when we're playing them. I'll show you the check sheet. So here's the check sheet on the piano. You can find this on our restoration page actually if you want a copy of it for your own piano, just to sort of think about it basically. But you can see the key down there. We're going to write on it if it's B, if it's a bit bright, or a bit mellow for an M, and so on. Sometimes when the piano is fully restored, you get slightly sticky notes because it's like anything new really, and so we just need to double check it. And if you buy this piano, then it's got a 5-year guarantee, and I normally like to visit so that I can just check the whole piano. None of those things would normally occur, but this is obviously for pianos we're restoring for clients as well, and it never stops really. We're trying to refine the piano as much as possible. So again, as we've shown many times before, hammers, shanks and rollers are changed. That's the dry lubricant on the rollers, which new pianos have as well, and it makes them smoother and stops any noise they might make. So that's Bechstein Model B 1911, that's 6 foot 7 inches long, and fully restored, just come onto the showroom floor, just refining it a little bit. And well, refinement never stops really, and we're just trying to make the hammers as even as possible, and touch as even as possible. Obviously it's been regulated very accurately anyway, and there's no reason why you shouldn't study on one of these pianos, and I'm mentioning that a lot at the moment because I want to encourage people to think about an older piano rather than the modern piano. Has a wonderfully rich tone as you can hear. Well, we have restored many of these Bechsteins. I think this is as good as any that we've ever had. Very distinctive sound. Beautiful touch. Very, very controllable. And plays very powerfully and also very subtly. And of course with the inner quarter pedal, which we voiced for, you get an even softer sound. Thank you very much for listening.